Long ago, way out west, was a town far from best. Any flea-bitten thief had recommended. For word had passed round that pushover town had a sheriff too scared to protect it. The sheriff hid himself well at the old empty jail from the scoundrels who'd overrun town. With the bad guys outside, it was safer inside, so he stayed there from sunup to sundown. Then word came one day, Big Bad Jim's on his way! Not even criminals would stand up to him. All the townsfolk had run when they saw the first gun. Even gunslingers fled from Big Jim. Sure enough, he came soon, at the next day's high noon, and called out to the sheriff in hiding. Step outside, old man, if your shaking legs can, in a manner quite unlaw-abiding. Behind the locked door, crouched down on the floor, the sheriff cried, Please go away! You're getting a licking! Get out here, you chicken! Said Big Jim in a sinister way. Then amazingly so, the door opened slow. Big Bad Jim didn't know what to think. Was that cowardly man gonna take his first stand? Big Bad Jim watched, unable to blink. To take the man's liquor, out came an old chicken. The sheriff threw him out in his stead. It looked like it hurt when the bird hit the dirt and he slid into the street on his head. For a moment of shock, a few ticks of the clock, Big Bad Jim stood puzzled, mouth agape. A showdown with a bird seemed to him quite absurd. And in the confusion, the old sheriff made his escape. With the sheriff now gone and with his badge on, the chicken realized he was in charge. He gazed up at Big Jim, who compared to small him, or to anyone else, was quite large. Then peck on his feet, right there in the street. The chicken attacked, quite a sight. Big Bad Jim just laughed at the chicken so daft and drew his gun to finish the fight. But the bird jumped about like a waterless trout, leaving Big Jim unsure where to shoot. As the chicken hopped round came the ear-splitting sound of Big Jim shooting his foot through his boot. Ah! Yelled Big Jim in a manner most grim as he fell to his back in the street. The bird stood on his chest and clawed at his vest. For the first time, Big Jim knew defeat. The bird took his gun and the battle was won. Big Bad Jim limped quickly away. And no more bandits came by, for fear they'd all die if they got in the new sheriff's way. Being a chicken had a new meaning, was no longer demeaning, all negative connotations removed. Thanks to the licking given by one small chicken, the reputation of all chickens improved. Believe you can do it and see yourself through it. Be the best in each and every endeavor. Don't be categorized by what's on your outside. If you're a chicken, be the best chicken ever.